Nah, I ain't got a hug, man. There you go, and take a poster.
What's your name?
Prem, Meat of the Matter on YouTube. I did a song dedicated to you. It's not very nice.
That's fine.
Because I'm anti-vegan.
Just got informed, right? Indirectly, that the police are gonna arrest us if we eat any raw meat, any cold meat. Yeah, they're gonna arrest us instantly.
Not your milk! Not your milk! Stop!
Mental illness!
You shot an old woman.
Well, you do it on camera, motherfucker. You get arrested in 2 minutes, bitch.
This guy's pushing me for no reason.
No, we're gonna press charges.
Brainwash zombies!
Zombies!
You're a bad influence. Veganism is because
Who was attacking you? Another violent vegan?
Yeah.
Then, you know, there's a poster here if you're actually open to another possibility.
Because we're with him. This lady said that you were pushed a minute ago.
No, I didn't touch it at all.
Well,
I just said to her, take that out on my ear. Take that out on my ear. That's what I said to her because she put that thing in our ears, and that's harassment.
Edward Gaunt is here!
Mr. Gaunt, you are wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, you went to acting school, right?
I studied film and TV at the University
That's where you decided it was a good, profitable venture, right? It hasn't been profitable for you.
I'm saying potentially you could get arrested to prevent a breach of the peace.
This is a homage beat.
Agenda 21, depopulation, plant-based diet, extermination. They trying to ban meat and destroy our nation. Time to fight back this war that we facing. Soy formula fed to the children. They need raw meat or they ain't living. They want beef and they also crave chicken. No matter what I say, the vegans won't listen. Instead, they would rather pop pills to get their vitamins on a diet that heals. It actually kills. How ridiculous is that? They totally unnatural but twisted all the facts. Artificial snacks, monocrop pesticides. Fake vegetables, arginines don't comply. Little boys literally getting feminized. Soy estrogen destroying the men inside.
It's time to wake up! Agenda 21! The babies are dying! Look what it's become! We have to fight back or we already done! Take the right path, veganism isn't one! It's time to wake up!
That's Earthling Ed. We got Earthling Ed. Yeah.
Where is he?
We're lucky enough to be in the presence of the true Earthling Ed, or Edward Gaunt. Let's see if we get the privilege of getting close enough. He's got police all around him.
Not from my.
Veganism is violence. Cute.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Yeah, you're cute.
How many of you are here?
So what does that matter?
Oh, what? Did you go to
It's kind of strange for numbers.
Is it? This is a vegan event. You'd expect there to be more vegans.
Well, we're still solving out more of us.
Well, it's a vegan event, but that doesn't really prove very much. So his one point is how many people are here at a vegan event. Well, you don't want to chat? You must have seen my song now. You're dedicating a song to you.
You're very, very sexy.
Thank you for talking about yourself.
Edward Gaunt.
Edward Gaunt!
Edward Gaunt.
Edward Gaunt is here!
Mr. Gaunt, you are wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, you went to acting school, right?
I studied film and TV at the University
That's
of
why
West.
you decided it was a good profitable venture, right? It hasn't been profitable for you. Oh, you don't want us to talk? You're scared that we may talk with your God?
Thanks for being here, guys.
Pleasure.
You're doing the movement a real boost.
Yeah, we keep telling people that have quit veganism because they realise it will destroy their health like it did for us, you know?
When people see guys like you, it really boosts the movement.
Yeah, the carnivore movement. I get emails the whole time, so it's strange, you know. That's what they all say to feel better about themselves, but it doesn't really mean that. So he doesn't seem to want to talk to us, you know, it's hard. We don't want to barge too violently because he's surrounded by... We don't know how vegans, you know, they're very on edge. They might react pretty... So we're queuing to see the great Earthling head. Let's get in the line, guys. Let's not lose our place.
Get your picture with Jesus.
If you want to find out how veganism is destroying the planet, as well as thousands of people's health, then, you know, there's a poster here if you're actually open to another possibility. You're screwing up your God's thing. Do you want to screw up Edward's Gaunt's meetup? He's your God. Don't like disappoint him.
That's what I do. Take a picture of it. That's what I'm here.
Difficult to get any angles.
Yeah, I was just over there. Thank you.
Non mangia carne, non...
I thought he was better at debating. One thing he said. Carnivores would never protest idiotically like it.
Well, most people are idiots anyway.
Have a great day.
I'm going there now. Yes.
Bellissime, delle persone, ci sono delle persone che fanno attività
I can speak to you, not you or you.
No, because
Sit to him.
We're with him.
This lady said that you were pushed a minute ago.
no, I didn't touch it at all.
Well,
I just said to her, take that out
don't
on my
point.
ear. Take that out of my ear. That's what I said to
Yeah.
her because
but,
she put that thing in our ears, and that's harassment.
well,
And we
pushing
didn't.
that.
I
If you
didn't. I
push her, it's
didn't
an
push
assault.
it. I didn't push it. I didn't touch it at all. I just said take that out of our ears. I didn't push it. I didn't touch it.
Right, so
Then, you know, there's a poster here if you're actually open to another possibility. You're screwing up your God's thing.
I got the sign. I didn't touch
so
it.
what are you doing here?
Nothing. We're just we're just expressing our thoughts.
I know you are, but obviously it's totally different to what these people are protesting against while you're here.
we
I mean,
just-
everyone has a right to protest, I get that, of course.
I saw her stick it in his ear, which is very violent.
I mean,
I did.
no, mate. You came in my
Very
ear and
close
you
to
put the
him.
thing in my ear.
Shouting,
You
guys.
understand?
Don't even
Yeah,
shout.
It's very violent.
We all need to calm down.
Absolutely.
My friend also, he has
We all
a
need
bit
to-
heart
Well, he's got a heart
shout.
condition. Why is he here?
No, but
Yeah.
civil, he thinks it's civil people. If you shout in his ear, maybe he
The
gets...
lady was shouting in the air.
But we're not going.
It's dangerous.
We didn't, you know, we didn't come
The
to
ladies don't want to talk to
we
you.
didn't come to
Ladies
you.
don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, okay.
Ladies don't want to talk to you.
We didn't come to a personal
No, I don't
space.
abnormally.
We didn't come to a personal space to our brother.
Right.
You know, we just peacefully
And,
like expressing our opinions.
Well, if you
and
pushed her into the assault, would you be arrested for it?
I didn't push.
Oh, it's of course she's inventing, but she doesn't like us, you know.
And
then
then
why are you here?
she
Called it you.
Wow, this ears are not.
She doesn't like us, so she called it you.
Totally.
That's user logic. That's it.
We don't care about superficiality.
But
This
you
is
know
very
that
superficial.
if everyone wants to eat meat, there's no chance everyone can eat meat from small farms because there would not be enough.
That's because it's been
We are too many
since
people.
supermarket. It's not really that we're too many people. Just after World War II, there was benefits to do for some people, so to make profit, and they just invented the supermarkets. And
Do you know how many people there were in the world after World War II and how many people
Well,
there are
actually,
in
in
the world
World
today?
War, as a French person, I can tell you in France there was a lot of people before World War I started. France has bled a lot during World
Yeah,
War
I
I.
know. I'm
Has
from
lost,
Italy,
France has
you know.
lost 1,400,000 people.
Yeah, but
and which was a lot of generations lost.
right now
Nowadays, when you see
we have 1 billion people more every like
it's
12 or
irrelevant.
30
This is irrelevant. You see a lot of people because we are all packed in cities. But look in the countryside, there's no
I'm not
one.
talking about cities, I'm talking about the fact that today
No, but
we
this
are
is-
almost 8 billion people.
Look around you. How many people in your family or that you know who are under 30 years old have several children? Like a century ago, people were having 10 to 12 children. And this was a
you
lot of...
cannot just look around you. You have
Yeah, but let me speak because
see.
you don't
People who
let
live in
me...
the cities who believe the war is so complicated.
Look, my friends, they have no kids. Like they are my age, I'm 30 years old. They have no kids. So who's gonna...
The word is not your friends, the word is not you, the word is everyone.
The world. No, but
And
when
in
I
the
look around the
world-
world, I don't see many people with kids of my age.
less people are
having
having
kids
You
late.
cannot just
and so
look around you, you know.
I don't look around me, man. You don't understand.
How long have you traveled the world?
Look at the European population. There's a lot of immigration coming from Africa.
Yeah, we're here also. Oh, sorry. We're here also. I'm waving. Can you see me waving?
Okay, girls. Thank you. Nice to see you again. See you again.
Oh, my absolute pleasure. How are you?
It seems that way, isn't it?
Call the police on them.
It's literally just these.
Three of them.
And the correct term is pro-meat.
I know how many we need to feed the animals.
Yeah, great. Well, as long as I get a hug from Earthling Ed, you know, I'm all good.
You're not even here to march. You're not here to march.
Yes, I am.
You're here to march something that's not what we're marching for.
It's free country. I'm here to march.
It's the wrong cause, right?
Fascism would not allow me. Did you know that?
People are genuinely in line.
Would not allow me.
People are genuinely in line to see their fans, to see their idols.
Man, I ain't got a hug, man. There you go. And take a poster.
What's your name?
Prem, Meat of the Matter on YouTube. I did a song dedicated to you. It's not very nice.
That's fine.
Because I'm anti-vegan, and I was part of the vegan movement in Australia. 2003. I had multiple businesses. It destroyed my health.
What was wrong with you?
I got major digestive issues. My teeth were starting to rot.
So you didn't take care of your body properly?
Well, actually, I tried every sort of diet. You know, I was like a vegan teacher, so I was teaching it. I didn't know it was deteriorating me. At first, I felt better because you cut out processed foods.
Right.
Can we do the analysis now?
Yeah, okay.
But basically, it's destroying people's lives. It really, and I know you seem to mean well, but it really is. There's thousands of vegans you can go online that have had their health destroyed.
I mean, the fact of the matter is that we trust in science, right? Because anecdotal evidence isn't good enough to justify to
my life and thousands of other people. I don't care what term you use.
So we'll just ignore science for the sake of your own.
Well, so we'll just ignore those thousands of people, tens of thousands, that reported. But also,
I mean, you have no evidence.
One more question: why do you call your cafe non-profit when it's a limited company that clearly makes profit? So it means you take profit.
No, so to get a commercial lease for a restaurant, which is of course what we are, you should operate as a limited company with a shareholder by guarantee, right?
Yeah,
so that's what we do.
You can't open a...
To get a commercial lease the way you do. And you also know that you have to file.
You can't open it as a charity.
No, well, you can't register a restaurant as a charity, can you? Can you?
I'm not sure. I've not looked into that.
So you've not looked into it. But you have.
I've looked into a bunch of things, just not that one.
But you've not looked into the actual finer details of what you're saying.
Not of opening a restaurant.
Well, when you've looked at the finer details,
and how come? Yeah, how come you're funded by a massive meat supplier, one of the largest meat suppliers in the world?
Do you have any evidence for that at all?
You're connected. There's a video on that. Go to Bobby's Perspective.
Oh, Bobby's Perspective.
Yeah, have you seen? He's done a whole series of videos on you.
I'll check this out.
Check it out. Everyone have a look because it's very suspicious stuff. You can laugh, but this is like what I do day in, day out, so I do actually.
If you've got a very low IQ, you might actually believe it.
What, like you guys without meat because it's proven to shrink your brain? Yeah. There's literally scientific proof. You can see the scans of vegetarians. It shrinks your brain.
Every time I move my head, I hear a rattling. Thank you for that. Now I know what my problem is.
Yeah, really, you should get that looked at. Yeah, seriously.
Just got informed, right? Indirectly, that the police are gonna arrest us if we eat any raw meat, any cold meat. Yeah, they're gonna arrest us instantly.
So thank you for protecting us. Thank you for protecting us against these wild animals over there. Thank you for protecting us against these aggressive vegans.
Yeah, of course he had a ready answer for that, but we know it's bullshit. He had a ready answer. Oh, you can't open a restaurant without limited. Yeah.
Sta benissimo.
He's got good researchers.
Non faccio più male agli animali. This Italian dude was like, I feel so good mentally. It's I don't kill animals anymore. He looks like brain dead.
A vegan woman said to me she's been vegan for 7.5 years. I said to her, what health benefits? She said, all of them. She said her digestion's perfect. I said, do you have energy all day? And she said, yeah, every second, never get tired ever.
They're religious.
Wow, it must be the diet. I should try it out.
It must be the vegan diet. Or maybe she's lying. Maybe.
Just writing shit down.
I just had my sandwiches and they had beef over there. I think basically if you do it in the crowd, in their faces, then you're going to get done for it. You're eating to antagonise.
We'll have a warning at least, and then they'll tell me to move away.
Potentially not, they're not legally obliged to.
Okay, so I just spoke to a police chief or inspector, and he explained to me, Jason explained to me that basically if I were to eat any raw meat or cold meat, they without even giving me any warning, they could just arrest me and take me in for Section 5. So basically there's no freedom in this country. That's what it boils down to. I'm a counter-protester, and this is a public place. I can't fucking eat meat in a public place.
We see it every day, mate.
Yeah.
Huh?
We see it every day of our lives, don't we?
What?
People eating meat.
Yeah,
So
but
it's confusing that you would want to seek out vegans to put it in their face.
I'm educating people about primal diets.
We have educated ourselves.
No one,
obviously I ate meat.
I know, I'm just saying no one eats raw meat.
No.
Literally no one.
Yeah.
And we do that.
No, I like having conversations because
it's not trying to be fucking all the world. It's actually
that's,
what.
that's all you're fucking doing. You're coming here, purposely to provoke people.
It's my actual diet.
And that's it. Yeah,
and
fair
you're
play,
dying
fair
basically
play,
on your
fair
diet.
play.
That's why I'm here to.
I'm a landscaper. I have a labour, a hard labour job every day.
I'm here to warn people. I'm trying to educate them in a way, even if I somehow provoke them, or even if
you know you can.
No, I know, but even if they get annoyed and think I'm a prick, I'm actually doing something good. That's what I truly believe. So.
Yeah, and they obviously believe it.
Keep moving round, please do not form a circle behind the stage.
Is the mighty one about to speak? We must hear.
Right, if everyone can keep moving round to the front of the stage, please.
Oh, we're famous amongst the vegans.
We have been taken over by anti-protesters. Oh no.
Right, if everyone can keep moving round to the front of the stage. We don't want to form a circle around the back.
Just trying to have a conversation.
Maybe we should go around.
Yeah, he said it's not working.
It's pure gold. We can't miss this. Like, I always remember. I was here to hear Earthling Ed in 2019.
Is there?
When the zombies are walking around, be like, yeah, man, I was there. Our God is here, our God!
Before we introduce what's about to happen before we get marching. But I do want to say right now at the beginning, thank you so much each and every single one of you for being here today. This is looking really impressive, so thank you. So Central Home has this march for the past 4 years, but this year we are partnering up with Animal Rebellion. And so for those of you who don't know, Animal Rebellion is a sister group of Extinction Rebellion. But the difference is Animal Rebellion are a group of anti-speciesist ethical vegans who are not only campaigning to end the plight of animals for our environment, but also to free them from the tyranny that our species has incarcerated them within.
We're actually here to do good rather than everyone else is here to virtue signal, believe that they're doing good and destroy the planet and their own health. Huh? I'm not eating any now, because we'll be arrested if we eat just our lunch. It's sick.
Hi everyone, so beautiful to see so many out here for the same goal. So amazing to be here.
I can have some of those if you want.
Huh?
Do you reckon it will it's not that I can hang out?
I'll only give them to people where it matters.
You won't be ready for it.
Wait.
If I take those supplements, then vegans have to take them because they're artificial synthetic supplements. They're made in a lab. If you look under a microscope,
It's actually pharmaceutical. If you look at it, you get your meat, it's pharmaceutical.
no, because I get it from grass-fed cows. They're not supplemented.
Yeah, but you can't get it in nature anymore. You can't get B12 in nature anymore.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
No, listen, I know that the environment is fucked. I know the environment is fucked.
Go somewhere else, man. It's a nice Saturday day. Go do something nice.
Okay, if you don't want to talk to me, no problem. Go, whatever. Whatever. I'm just trying to have a nice conversation. Anyway, I was going to say, if you look under a microscope and you look at the synthetic supplements that they give us, they sell to 99% of all supplements. if you look at them, they're not the actual vitamin. So for example, if you look at vitamin D and vitamin C, it's not. It's completely different. Your body doesn't even recognize it, and it's going to destroy your liver.
Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. The difference is our bodies are amazing, and they can transfer the nutrients. When we get these sources of B12 from the fortified sources, we can transfer those nutrients. That's B12.
That B12 is a synthetic supplement. It's a pharmaceutical. It's a chemical. It's not the actual B12.
No. But obviously, the B12 comes from the ground.
So you were living in the forest. How would you survive?
It's not only B12.
Well, I'm not. Why are you making up scenarios? I'm living in this town.
About real life, honestly.
I'm talking about where
This is real life.
and what we
towns, villages, that is real life. That is a modern day age to live in.
Yeah, of course, it's
We're not in survival situations, man. We can go to a supermarket.
Yeah, going to a supermarket.
Why are you here? Why are you in a city? Why are you going
We'll find you. No, it's fine. It's fine. The government.
It's fine because you're just seeking attention.
If you want to check it out, it's not.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You said I want to check
You're
out.
fucking crazy, you know.
Yeah, so fuck off.
I'll tell you what.
Fucking
They have the right to express their views, but we have the right to ignore them. Okay, just ignore them. Just ignore them.
Okay, never mind.
That's just going to go on a silly little YouTube channel.
Your veganism has fucked your eyes, yeah?
Just ignore them.
They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear it. They don't even want to read it. I'm having a nice conversation with them. Yeah. I'm trying to have a nice conversation with them. Trying to have a nice conversation with her. She's totally mentally deranged.
I noticed.
Yeah.
What? Males on the vegan diet till 96!
If you're vegan and you're male, it's kind of upset. I'm living proof.
I've got bad news. Probably wants to find out. Not my type.
You'll find like it's very anti-nature. You used to go to veg fest. Once you eat vegan for long enough, it destroys your gut and your health.
You're too cute to go vegan.
I was part of it 15 years.
I think I'm too proud of it.
I was vegan as well.
You're still young, you know.
Yeah, you're very
still young, so you
How do you know?
How old do you think I am?
good guess.
26. That's because I'm vegan. I look young because I'm vegan.
You were never vegan. You haven't done it right.
Unfortunately.
You haven't done it right.
You people are brain damaged. Brain damaged.
Such a shame, man. People lose even the last bit of fat shares. That's animal cruelty, man.
This is animal cruelty on yourself.
What is
Vegan.
I personally think
How long have you been vegan?
it's 5 years.
Are you from Scandinavia?
I love the dodgy looks we get from everyone.
That's any of your business.
Animals, text me, babe. What?
Non-violence is inclusive.
Meet this required for our development! Meet this required for our development! Babies need milk! Babies need milk!
Veganism is violent!
Veganism is violent against humans!
Earthling, you're full of shit!
I would love to, but you know what? It's fine. With all those fascists around, you know.
Being strong. I feel lovely. I feel great.
How did you used to eat before?
Pardon?
How did you used to eat before?
I used to eat meat.
Did you eat like the standard diet?
Yeah.
You know the standard diet?
Because it goes against human health.
Why? I'm
Because
healthy.
yeah. So that
I'm
make you
vegan
vegan.
for 12 years.
Yeah.
And I'm healthy. I don't understand how it helps against human health.
My head on right.
Why do you wear so much makeup?
Nothing to do with health. I just like to.
Yeah.
I sometimes don't.
Both of you?
I don't have to.
This guy's pushing me for no reason.
No, we're gonna prepare charges.
No, he's pushing me.
No? Let's keep it peaceful, yeah?
There's no need for that. You understand? I ain't a soy boy like you, understand? I ain't a soy boy like you, you understand? I put your dick in. This guy was here and then this one come in, he's saying he just pushed him. Pregnant woman need meat! Pregnant woman need meat!
We must always remember that we are responsible for our own behaviour and can control our own very natural reactions.
You recycle all of your
The difference
protein.
between me and the cow.
You recycle all of your protein to a dead body.
But let me explain.
That makes no sense.
The difference between me and a cow, the cow has four large stomachs. It has special.
Do you know the difference between you and a lion? They have claws, they have sharp teeth.
Yeah, we have
nothing like
an amazing brain, and we have these hands. We can hunt. We're amazing hunters.
No, weapons.
When was the last time you went hunting?
Well, let me. You know,
Exactly.
I grew up in the city. I grew up in the city. But if you look at tribes who live outside of civilization,
you're not in a tribe.
It doesn't matter. I'm telling you the optimal natural lifestyle, which we all have been removed from.
Before weapons, well, how did we eat? We had to forage. We had to build weapons first, and then we had to build fire. We had to make fire. Before fire, what
But
did we eat?
there are Western tribes who visited many tribes around the world. They don't even cook their meat. They eat it raw.
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm explaining to you
Okay,
that.
could you eat your meat?
Yeah, of course.
No, you don't.
Of course I do.
Lying.
No, you can see videos of me.
Okay, but you
can see a video.
Why are you even here? Why are you even here?
Your animal.
Are you
Of course I
going
can.
back to do?
Of course I can.
So I'm warning other people. It's very simple. And I was a vegan teacher for 15 years.
How old are you?
32.
About the fact that you're taking supplements.
No, why do I need to take supplements to get everything I need from my food?
You're not. Which
How
is
can you
why.
tell me you're not when I'm telling you that I am?
Which is why the vegan YouTubers
Do you know that the
advertise.
meat that you eat actually gets supplemented? It actually gets
No,
supplemented
that's the
on a massive scale.
that's the industrial farmed meat. That's the industrial farmed meat.
Yes, which is what nearly everybody
I don't
eats.
eat industrial farmed meat. I don't eat that.
You're here today to tell us that it's against humanity to be vegan, when it's literally the opposite.
But you've been brainwashed because large corporations and the sugar and grain industry with Monsanto and the government.
It's good because you can see and everyone can see what an idiot you are.
Everyone already eats. Everyone already eats like 80% vegan. Everyone, even if they're not fully vegan. The agenda is plant-based.
About 80%, that's 80% of the world's antibiotics go on.
I eat from local family
We
farms.
did a video of this book. He asked me how long I'd been vegan. I said 18
Right.
years. I said, and he goes, how do you feel? I said, great. And he said, how old are you though? And I was like, yes. And he said, 30, 25, 20. I'm going to be 38 this year.
It's superficial. I don't talk about how long has someone been
You're
like
talking about
that.
you're here because you feel like that we're all in danger, we're all going to get sick. I mean, that is ridiculous.
I know you're gonna get sick. I know you are. That's
the
the thing.
NHS is full of people who are non-vegan.
If I
They're the sick people, yeah? They're the sick people. That's been proven. It's science. It's already been proven, okay? There's nothing you can do. I mean, you can waste your time here if you want, but it's embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourselves.
I'm not embarrassing
I came for a
myself.
friendly chat and he got personal.
I just know that in like.
No, he got personal, I said. And he's just ridiculous.
I just know that in 20 years, if I meet you, you're probably gonna have severe doubts about your diet.
Giving that advice,
I know. I'm healthy. I've been vegan for 12
You're
years.
laughing because you know, look around, you look more unhealthy than anyone else here.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
That's not relevant here. I know I'm unhealthy. I'm only now starting to recover from my bad health. But now, if you give me, say, a couple of
people email us and tell us they've quit veganism.
Man, none of your tactics are going to work, man. We're far ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm sure. We're mostly known amongst the vegans in England.
That's so not all of the views I don't think are people supporting. I think some of it.
Half of them them, I would say, are from vegans. Like, but that's who we want to see, because there is a small percentage that switch from that. I get emails a lot going, thank you.
I tell you, I would never switch. I never go back.
Well,
sorry.
when suffering gets to an extreme, everyone changes on their morals. And I know of countless occasions where they were hardcore vegans and they got to a deep level of suffering physically, so they did switch because they saw that nature had a different plan. It didn't have to be just totally cruel to kill to eat. You could do it well, but there was also something you were born to do, meaning certain animals are born to eat certain foods, and the reality is humans cannot survive on plants alone, and I can go into the details of that.
I can hear what you're saying, absolutely, I totally understand. But I think it's about what we as individuals can do. I've been vegan now for 3 years, I'm feeling good, you know, I was a lot heavier than what I was before I was vegan.
It does happen at the beginning. It does happen.
Sure.
Like it happened to me at the beginning. Like I had eczema everywhere, it cleared up when I went vegan and stuff. But later, malnutrition set, like 10, 15 years in, your teeth can start rotting and your digestive system can break down.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Really?
And so did you, if I'm correct, so if I got it straight, were you raw vegan?
I was at the beginning. But then I tried other things.
Okay.
Because within 3 years I collapsed on raw vegan. So then I didn't straight away go and become a meat eater. I tried other stuff.
Personally, I wouldn't say that raw vegan is necessary. I think it's necessary to eat what is right for your body, and I think that can be done within veganism.
That's where we literally differ, because there's 15 essential nutrients which are either not found or not converted in plants.
I've watched a lot of this stuff, and I like to criticize.
So why do you believe that you still can?
Because I haven't experienced any of these negatives. And all of the vegans in my town, none of them have experienced any of these things. And I understand.
I bet you some have, but obviously you don't know.
No, for sure. Maybe. But you know, I understand your personal experience. I'm not going to tell you your personal experience is wrong, because that's not right for me to do. And my personal experience, and I imagine that most of the personal experience of people here have been positive.
Because I tell you, I always get some emails from certain people. So even if one person saves their health, because I can show you hundreds, if not thousands, of testimonials of people talking about their whole life and how they got severely ill. So clearly people are getting ill.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying, out of these people, not everyone is without severe conditions. I tell you that.
The thing is it will be specific to the person and what they are eating. Lots of people, when they first go vegan, I imagine most of them are newer vegans or maybe eating a certain type of vegan diet, in the sense that like when I first went vegan, I lived off of Oreos and peanut butter sandwiches, which isn't good. And I know that living off of that sort of thing isn't good. Living off of the vegan pre-made ready meals isn't ideal.
They're not available in plants, even if you eat the best vegan diet.
There are cases of vegan children dying.
Kids who are dying, yeah? So that's a stupid answer.
But there's no other factor in the attention. I don't want attention, man. I'm having a nice conversation.
Yeah, good guy. Leave them.
Skip C, but you've got all the letters so far. Then there's, K2, cholesterol, DHA, it goes on. I mean,
see, some of those I would dispute, like cholesterol, aren't essential nutrients. From what my personal experience, if you're saying that I can't
say for some people it takes like 5 to 10 years.
That's what I'm saying. We'll see in 5 years.
Well, exactly. Remember this. In fact, you said you've watched the videos, so you'll remember.
For sure. I will see in 5 years. Because I'm surviving and I'm thriving.
I think he doesn't want to hurt the animals.
Maybe your hormone imbalance. Hormone imbalance. I thought she was a chick.
I'll take it as if it's genuine.
Yeah, I saw you vegan camp out. You were there.
No, I never there.
Oh really?
I've never been to the vegan. I want to go even, but I've never been.
Yeah, okay. No, but
I was still vegan 2 years ago. Now
I know that.
Now I'm anti-vegan.
Yes, but because you want to go back, I know that. I know how.
Yes, I deeply want.
Yeah.
Anyway, we gotta move, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I didn't say go to exchange, you told me fuck off.
Oh, we'll go away then.
Yeah, I'm going away.
All right.
But it's just literally.
Right, you can have a peaceful. You can have a peaceful.
I don't care.
I don't care. Hang on, let me speak.
Yeah.
You can have a peaceful protest. That's fine. But when you're in people's faces, don't bother. All right, just have heated debate. That's fine.
They told me to fuck off. That's it.
Yeah, because you're branding that in their face when we went.
No,
past.
I wasn't.
We're not allowed to brand our side of the story, our information.
Yeah, that's fine, but not doing it in right in their face. What I saw him do.
All right. Well, we're not meant to be doing that, but we're just.
We're going to get wound up. All right, you know that. I know that. Just keep it.
So we often go to these events and vegans are surprisingly violent, like for supposedly non-violent
like I said,
people.
you can do it. You can protest. It's fine. I don't care. Just don't, like what he just did. Don't get in your face.
I wasn't there.
You're going to get it back, aren't you? Just let it go. Just go and have a heated debate.
Anyway, let's just go, man. Let's go.
Hey, look behind you there. Quite cool.
That's pretty.
Don't eat
It's
those
nice.
cows.
That's a nice drawing.
Peddling pills.
We have people all respect and honor.
Vegans are fascists.
This is the end times, right here.
That was ramming. Vegan guy was ramming Ramtown and all Clement.
You're a bad influence.
Veganism is because
Who was attacking you? Another violent vegan.
Yeah. They just want a reaction.
That's the kind of violence we usually get. Literally people taking things.
We never touch a soul and we literally get violence every time towards us.
People are ripping up posters, pushing us all the time.
Yeah. Is there any of it?
I'm not violent at all.
No. It's peaceful protest, hopefully.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Of course, we try to speak with them about the danger of veganism, but they just push us. That's right. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. That's the point of these.
But they're not
But they have
entitled
no
to push
opinion.
you.
Of course not. No.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
They have no arguments against us, so they push us. That's
You become a degenerate if you don't eat meat.
This is epic, mate.
I don't.
Because it's like
Arguments actually for this then?
Yeah, we got a whole poster, we got loads of arguments.
Yeah, are you really interested?
My
We only give it
initial
out
premise
really
is that I was a vegan teacher for 15
Sincerely
years and it
interested.
destroyed my health.
It's a waste of paper.
So it's from personal experience why I'm here, because I want to warn other people that they get very sick. Me and thousands of sick vegans.
Have you got actual studies?
Oh, literally, yeah, we got studies. And she's actually interested to a poster.
Are you?
I'd like to know what your
That's what they're
actual
for
basis is on.
Yeah. Either to...
Because, like, we have loads of evidence, I'm just quite curious.
And it's very
we got
scant because we don't
loads
waste
of
paper.
evidence.
I could have had a document that big, but obviously it's not interesting. It has to be concise.
Yeah, we're here only based on evidence, our own.
I think it's better for you to
No,
walk away.
I just want to know what their argument is.
Yeah,
They don't actually appear to have.
Actually, she pulled us in. We were walking away, thanks. But it's every time it's impossible to get.
So this is our chance.
Greta, you want to talk to police all day, or are we gonna go over there, man?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we're very interesting people to talk to, sir.
Right, but it gets a bit more. We're here to see the vegans.
All right.
We're here for the vegans.
Okay. We just want to make sure everyone's smiling and no one's feeling any grief.
Yeah, we literally do not want any issue. Just want to inform vegans that it can destroy their health.
If you try to inform people of something that they don't want to hear at the time, there's always
Yeah, well, I want to speak to the ones that want to hear about it. That's why I even have a poster with research
and. Of course, that is fine.
Yeah.
got to give them a break and let them.
Well,
Other
I
times,
try to, but they
plenty
usually
of
find
form.
us, the angry ones. You know, they come in our face and then.
I understand.
And then,
There's different views. This is politics. This is life.
But we've got a bunch of videos, and every time there's some sort of violence from vegans, and they're promoting non-violence.
They are indeed promoting non-violence, and we're not here in a position to judge either way.
I wish you would judge. All right. But anyway, I just want to get them to come along so we can do what we're here to do.
I think they're going to be forming up now.
Oh, what? They're like marching now for 5 hours or?
Yeah, now it's starting. Stop your fans or something.
It's insane, man.
These people are ill.
Man, we need the hand shoulder.
And no one can see it. It's what world do we live in? What? I don't know. So this guy is a random carnivore that just approached us with, is that like the same milk?
Raw milk, yeah.
Yeah, he's got Hook and Son, that's pretty good. But anyway, yeah, nice one, man. Thanks for supporting and being here.
That's what goes! That's what goes! That's what goes!
Ed just winked at me, I feel so special.
Veganism is killing people. Veganism is killing people.
You've seen Ed, yeah?
No, I
Veganism is violence! You ready to go? Veganism is violence! Huh? Why? Why? For your shot? I came all the way here. Why should I move one step there? Now, it's going to kill some people here, so that you'll have that on your hands. Some people will die. Human beings, animals, the planet. Oh, I've got info. We got posters, research. I was a vegan teacher 15 years. I've got a YouTube channel. Check it out. It's violence because it's very bad for human beings.
It's not bad for human beings.
Oh, it is. I'm an expert. It's missing 15 essential nutrients. It made me very sick as a vegan teacher. So that's really good answers. No, it's not. No, it's not. I've got research to back that up. Huh?
Do I look sick?
How long have you been vegan? I was vegan for 15 years. Huh?
A couple of years.
That's why. It literally kicks in. 3 to 10 years, you start breaking down. There's thousands of testimonials. Yep. I'm literally here to save lives. That's the only reason. But you're not achieving it. You're not achieving it. I know I'm not welcome here. That's good to know. Zombies! 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 Deficient brains! Sheep on! Sheep! Brainwash!
World freedom.
Well, you do it on camera, motherfucker. You get arrested in 2 minutes, bitch.
Milk drinking scum!
Let's get the fuck out. Let's go.
Milk drinking scum! Not your milk! Not your milk! Scum!
Mental illness.
You shove an old woman. Why'd you shove an old woman? Have you got any fucking respect?
Just shove a 70-year-old woman.
Yeah, we got punched, kneed, smashed.
Yeah, why did you come here then, you fucking
Because
impotent
veganism
cunt?
will kill you,
No, because
idiot.
you lost your ability
You
to get an
complete
erection.
moronic.
No,
it's the opposite.
Because you lost the ability to get an erection.
Yes, exactly the opposite.
Have you ever
On
thought
a
it's just
carnivore
you?
diet, you get
Have you ever thought it's
constant
just
bloody
you?
erections, mate. Huh? My problem is he came and screamed at me. That's my problem. Out of the blue, this guy just came, "Why are you here?" Because it will kill me. And I was 15 years a vegan teacher.
So are you vegan now?
Hell no, I'm a carnivore.
So why are you
To
here
warn people that will destroy their health is fact. We have their research. Well, you don't want to look at research, that's fine. Well, you're an idiot scientist then. I got just a tiny bit there. Yeah, what happened?
An old woman did like this to me too.
This guy here.
Self-defense. It's called self-defense. It's called self-defense.
You see how they're ill and they're trying to start fights?
It's called self-defense. It's in the law.
70-year-old woman.
It's called self-defense. It doesn't matter. It's 100%. It's called self-defense, man. I don't care if you're old.
We've never started a single thing with any of them, like in terms of touching anyone.
I was sort of scary, like this dude. Never saw that like that.
Yeah, I got like kneed and punched.
This is crazy. Like they are saying that we are assaulting them without being true. Most of the
Well,
time.
they're assaulting us
And they're assaulting us constantly. This is absurd.
Yeah, so literally some fucking vegan Antifa guy like kneed me and then punched me down here, and I went back to him and then he's got like 5 guys. Have you assaulted that guy? I'm like, it's all self-defense, man. We keep getting fucking hit and pushed. It's insane. It's mental illness. That's it. It was so funny, this old lady behind with the walker, she's like pushing, she's like a warrior.
She got a vegan.
Whatever, like, it's not gonna walk 5 hours.
Okay, how long is gonna...
They're gonna walk for 5 hours.
The nipples of another animal, you flipping pervert.
To drink
You were born to drink cows.
Yeah, do you know about the human digestive system?
Oh, really? And you do.
Every
You're the expert, are you?
Every animal eats meat.
What's that?
Plants want to be alive, just like animals.
Why are you drinking the milk of another species? What's the matter with you?
You're still in it, being bitten up.
You're not going to...
I've got a poster, if you like facts.
You've got a poster?
Yeah,
well done, ladies and gentlemen. The man has a poster. He must be right. Well, let's talk about the moral. Let's talk about the moral argument. Why do you think you've got the right to drink milk from another species? Why do you think that is ethically correct when you don't need to? I make beautiful milk at home, ladies and gentlemen.
Our whole premise is you break down on a vegan diet within 1 to 15 years, depending on your genetics.
I mean, there's about 10 different hazelnuts. Have you tried hazelnuts? That's really nice. But no, this guy has to go around fiddling
This
with
guy
the
doesn't
others of
care
another
about
species
facts.
or
So let's go.
someone else.
Morals don't
Paying
exist.
someone to...
Moron!
They don't exist.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have psychopathy here. We have psychopathy. Morals don't exist.
Like all of us, mate.
Right.
Full of shit, yeah.
You're in denial.
Which morals? What are you saying?
You understand?
What the fuck are you saying? Which morals do exist?
Which morals exist?
Yeah,
I don't know.
can
You
do
tell
what
me.
you want.
You don't think morals exist?
No, man, they don't.
No, you're standing in
What
front
are
of
morals?
I don't know. What are morals? What are morals? You tell me. Go on. You tell me what are morals.
I wish you could have some of this, mate. It's incredible.
Yeah, so in that case, do you think it'd be okay for you to kill me now if you didn't like what I was doing?
Well, if there is an animal...
No comment.
If I'm in the wild,
Ladies and gentlemen,
and I have to survive, I will kill an animal. And it would be good for me,
that
but
they don't
evil for
believe
the
in any
animal.
kind of
That's how nature
ethics.
is.
Go, man. He's pointing.
Fair enough. Not everybody's into ethics.
Myron!
Morals.
Go home, Myron!
Good luck with your morals.
Yeah, the police are filming us.
You've got the right to express your opinion, but you need to be mindful that that is a rather large march, okay? Your views are the complete opposite to theirs.
So why would we get nicked for just sharing information?
Okay, so it's the way that you go about it, okay? So I'm saying potentially you could get arrested to prevent a breach of the peace. Because what we don't want are groups with opposing views coming into conflict with each other. That's what I'm trying to explain.
So potentially we will, but it sounded pretty confident that we'd get nicked the first time.
I'm telling you, you could, potentially.
Yeah.
All right? It depends on what you do. So if you're going to stay here in the park, it's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
If you leave here after, let's say, 3 hours or so, and you go and catch up with a different part of the march, and you come into conflict with them again because you've got a very different standpoint to them.
Okay. So you can't have a different standpoint.
You can. But
so why would we get arrested?
Okay, because there's 6 of you and several thousand of them.
Oh, so it's not about what you've done right or wrong. No, it's just about the minority.
It's the way that you go about.
So you attack the minority.
Excuse me, let me finish.
Yeah.
It's the way that you go about putting across your views and the hostility that it can generate.
Yeah, but we get most of the hostility, most of the pushing, most of the...
Right, well, the police will treat that as we find them and as we see it.
Well, so far no one's done anything. We've been pushed about 20 times between us.
Well, there you go.
Punched, I've been kneed in the back.
Okay, well, I haven't seen any of that, and the police officers down there.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. So we would get potentially arrested just for having an opposing point of view, just to be clear.
It's because of the confrontation that it may cause. Okay.
It may.
So if you're going to stay here
under those grounds, you could arrest a hell of a lot of people. But anyway, thanks. I was speaking to the police, man.
Everything alright? Ah, that's muted, blood.
Not really, no. They sort of say, hey, can we have a word? And they're like, just so you know, if you rejoin the march or join them at Trafalgar, you will probably get arrested. So like I got punched and kneed, and then shoved, obviously, like punched, kneed in the ass, and shoved. Well, one by one. So now we'll go around clear mile.
Yeah, well, I got pinched, I got pushed, like
a granny
no
nearly ran you over.
Yeah, there was a granny with like you call it, like a rolling chair, and she was like, pushing me for a good 30 seconds. Yeah.
Brainwash zombies! Zombies!
And then when I stopped, all the crowd behind, they was like, "Oh, don't touch you, don't touch you." People mental, man.
No, they're fucking idiots, man.
All right, Ramthan.
Yeah, I got pushed as well. I got like pushed away. Like I got like threats as well. Like wanted to fight me and shit like this.
Yeah, I saw you probably
the police also were pushing me at certain points.
The police,
really, for no reason. It's man. This is a police state, you know. This is a police state. Like the police protect these people because it's an agenda. The police know that. Many of these officers, they know this.
Yeah, and a lot of people, you know, with fake teeth, tattoos, a lot of tattoos, you know, on the face. There was that girl, you know, with fake teeth, like porcelain teeth, all fake. God. And she's telling you, I feel amazing, and veganism is really healthy. She looks like the basic slut, you know, like a Californian peach. That was like that, you know, she just cared about that shit and what she sees in magazines and shit like that. And she was a true slut, yeah? That's
true slut.
Yeah.
Oh, I stand.
Vegans are very aggressive, very angry. One of them pushed me and chased me a little bit, swore at me and everything. They're lunatics, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, those fucking guys with the black masks over their face, the super far left extremist vegans, yeah, whatever they are. Basically, they surrounded me in a circle, like isolated me and started barging into me. Everyone, like one after the other, and then like I was getting pushed by them, like they were pushing me back, and then obviously I pushed the other guys behind me, and the other guys behind me was like, and then my daughter, my little daughter, you're pushing me, and I was like, what are you talking about? They're pushing me, you idiot. What are you talking about? You're fucking insane. And so they were pushing me, yeah, whatever. They're fucking, and the guy is super brave. The 6-foot-tall guy was pushing me, like a skinny guy, you know, like thinking he's tough and shit.
Oh, I got pushed all over. All over pushed, also by the police, also vegans, crazy vegans. A lot of death threats as well.
Death threats?
Yeah, death threats, of course, you know. I'll stab you, cunt, this and that, you know. But it's expected, you know. We know that shit happens, they do it.
Felipe, any incidents?
Scary shit.
Scared, yeah, they were very violent.
I had never seen someone so angry with me, even if I raped their mother or something. I don't know, man. I must admit, I'm a bit, I have to relax a bit. It was weird, really weird, man.
And what happened to me, because I was filming, and what happened to me, because I was filming most of the time, is that people would stop me filming, especially when I got close to Edward Gaunt's Earthling Ed. They were putting their hands in front. They didn't want me, because I was filming Prem and Earthling Ed, and they were putting their posters in front, and I was going like this. I was holding the camera, and they kept putting their hand and everything. You'll be able to see it probably on the edit. Things coming in front of the camera, but it was all deliberate. If you see it, you know, in the YouTube edit, it's all deliberate. It wasn't an accidental
of course. Yeah, and basically, so for you guys that missed it, Deo and Mario, the police just took me aside there when I was walking back from you guys, and they said, if you rejoin the march, you'll probably get arrested.
They took you inside the van? Good luck with that.
And so I filmed them saying that.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, arrested for what? Like, oh, for like, you know, inciting trouble. I was like, so for having a different view.
And why you?
That's why I said, why us? And he's like, oh, because you're just a few and there are many. I was like, oh, so it doesn't matter what's right and wrong, just who's the minority, let's arrest them. I got a good bit with that. I mean, he had such a rehearsed response to the, you know, I was saying, how come, you know, you're claiming it's a non-profit and it's actually a limited company or the thing, and he's like, he had a pretty good, like, ready response.
Already, yeah, of course,
because
he saw it. You know?
Yeah, no way. He's like, oh, didn't you know you can't, you know, you can't open a restaurant without a limited company. He's like, you can't do it with a charity, you know. But yeah, so what were you saying, Joey Carbstrong?
Yeah, and then when we saw him, Joey, and he saw you.
Yeah.
And you completely went the other direction, like running away.
Yeah, he was just standing still, yeah. And then he saw me apparently, I didn't know, and he started, that's what we were chasing, I was chasing him.
We were all chasing him, Philippe, I mean, wow, it was funny, man.
Shit, man, I thought he was gonna get like into some gang style stuff, you know, like.
No, man, he's split, man. Speedy Gonzalez. And the police as well, they were like protecting him, like stay
Why
back, stay
the
back,
fuck
stay back.
would he split? You'd think a true animal activist would be like, yeah, let's confront these horrible people, you know? It's total politics.
Exactly,
He's like calculate, I can't be exposed, I can't risk my income, you know?
If he was real, he would do that, but nobody did. Nobody did, only the nutters.
It's because he knows even if it's low chance that we proper expose it, there's a chance. There's not many other people who could, you know? So it's like,
take the right path, veganism isn't one.
Soy boy freaks push corn and wheat, dealing drugs for the born elite. They think they're woke cause they choke on deceit. We need our meat, and blood is sweet. Agenda 21, there's war on the streets. Lions come forth to roar at the sheep. Make us stand while you can for your meat, or keep faking love like a pawn to the beat. Vegan clones pushing death for vanity. Disney drones on the bones of humanity. This ain't no joke, it's basic biology. Ready to croak for your fake ideology. Hormone replacement, sex change diet. You can be a feminized shield, just try it. Getting your thrills from virtue, violence. Misplaced blame, all I hear is silence.
It's time to wake up. Agenda 21. The babies are dying. Look what it's become.